And of course then they put in that $1 million for the Thames, the bridge that controls the tide, of course.
Yeah, the Thames barrier. I've been out there. Did you ever watch the series MI5?
No.
Well, you should. It's one of the best series on television. It's very good. I'm not allowed to say that because it's not on the CBC. But it's on B. It's an excellent show. But they did where they shot one of the sequences. I think they call it spooks here, don't they? Yeah. They call it MI5, and it's a kind of overseas version. But one of them was at the Thames barrier. But I was out there a couple of years ago because we were doing a series on how different parts of the world are preparing for the impact of climate change. And the Thames barrier, which is to try and settle the waters inside the Thames if the water starts to rise quickly, is now being used, or planned to be used, for reasons that have more relationship to the rising water levels because of melting ice, the Arctic, all that. So I got the whole tour, including underwater, is quite something. I can see how they shot an episode of MI5 or Spooks, as they call it here.
I know Spooks, yeah.
Pure, you mentioned earlier about them playing the James Bond theme when they went by the MI6 building. Heather just got comes in on this, talk a little more about MI5, MI6. Heather.
Peter, thanks very much. Sorry for the difficulty in hearing. It's a little bit challenging down here, but I think you were talking about James Bond because I was going to introduce this section to you as boats, recreational boats, because that's what we're into now here on the Thames. And we singled out James Bond because in this crowd, I'm looking for the one in particular that passed me. I'll certainly point it out that there's a boat called Shaken, Not Stirred. And if you think back to the movie called The World Is Not Enough, and that incredible opening scene with Daniel Craig in the role of James Bond, that recreational powerboat is in this flotilla today. So that's going to be one of the highlights for sure. Very interesting to watch these boats go because, of course, these are beautiful, very powerful motorized craft, but they, too, have to stick to the speed limit of the pageant today, which is 4 knots or about 7.5.